For outstanding customer service, expert advice, and an extensive selection of quality kayak fishing products, visit Hook One at kayakfishinggear.com. All right, so here we are for the next part of the honey break experience, catching a wild hog. We got the four-wheelers loaded up, got a couple of bay dogs, got a catch dog with a Kevlar jacket on so that big hog don't cut him up when he runs in there to grab him by the ear. We're gonna catch some hogs live, load them up in the horse trailer, and get them off the property. So, next part of the honey break experience, wild hog hunting, Jonesville, Louisiana. I can't wait.
Whiskey is the poison, yeah, times are getting told.
With the real low shrubs that are very thick, those hogs kind of almost create tunnels down below it, and they're very hard to catch or kill without the use of dogs. So you start off with a few dogs that are known as your bay dogs, and those dogs go out there and they pick up the scent trail. And after they pick up the scent and they find the hog, generally that hog will bolt and run. A good set of bay dogs works like a team, and much like a cowboy corralling up a errant calf or a bull or something like that, what these bay dogs do is they basically position themselves around the hog to make it stand. And once it stands, and you hear these bay dogs yelping back and forth and they're not moving and they're set up in a location, you get as close as you can, go the rest of the way on foot with basically a bulldog that has a Kevlar vest on to protect him from the sharp tusks that the hogs have. And he goes in there, and what he does is he either grabs that big old hog by the snout or grabs it by the base of the ear and holds it so that the hunters can run in and grab the hog by the back legs, pick it up off the ground, throw it kind of like you throw a calf in a rodeo, throw it to the ground, hold it down, crisscross the legs, tie them together, and that's where you get the term hog tied from.
What happened was we had dogs, had them bayed up here, and we cut the hog dog, the catch dog, loose. But before he could get in there and catch the hog, they took off running again, so the dogs are still on them. They're trying to get them to stop running, bay them up again. Let the dogs catch him.
So we jumped out of the UTVs, ran through the brush, Hammer ran in, grabbed that hog by the ear, held onto him. Russell was the first one to him, grabbed him, Mr. Paul was right behind him. There was 3 or 4 hunters in there and on that hog, had him throwed and on the ground and was wrapping piggin string around his ankles before he knew what happened. And that's the idea. You want to get in there quick. You want to minimize the opportunity for that hog to potentially hurt one of the dogs or hurt one of the hunters. When that catch dog grabs hold, get a hold of those back feet, throw them on the ground, get him tied up as fast as you can. So that's how a Louisiana organized hog hunt works. And I'll tell you what, that's the basic parameters, but there's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it. There's a lot of adrenaline, there's a lot of chase, and there's a whole bunch of heart pounding, pumping, running through the brush when you don't know what's right on the other side. So if you've ever wondered what they mean when they say hog tied, that's hog tied. For outstanding customer service, expert advice, and an extensive selection of quality kayak fishing products, visit Hook One at kayakfishinggear.com.